Greetings and a very warm welcome to you all to Astro Times today. Actually, recently, what happened? One person approached me. So, he consulted one astrologer. So, that astrologer told him that there are so many Daridra yogas in your natal chart. That is why you are into some financial troubles. The reason for your financial troubles is the Daridra yoga that is present in your chart. You have to do certain pujas and it costs you somewhere around 40,000 to 50,000 rupees. Please try to understand when somebody is already into some financial troubles, how that fellow can spend another 40 to 50,000 and do some pujas, isn't it? That way of recommending pujas and the amount involved is very huge. So he came to me to check whether there are any Daridra yogas that are present in his chart or not. Okay. See, actually, I don't want to give my comments on the analysis that was already done by an earlier astrologer, one more astrologer, but I naturally gained some interest in going into this minute level about this Daridra yogas. So, what are these Daridra yogas? So, when Daridra means in natural sense poverty, naturally this it can be any kind of poverty, right? You may be having a lot of money but with you, but you may be in some cases you may be having crores of rupees with you, but nobody cares your words. You will not. Nobody will show some respect on you. Humiliation and so many. Financial poverty being the one followed by all these things. Whatever I said now. These are all the results of Daridra yogas that are present in our natal chart. There are so many Daridra yogas that are given by sage Parashara in Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. Here I am exclusively referring to Daridra yogas, that is chapter 42. Chapter 42 of sage Parashara. That is yogas of Penury Daridra yogas. Okay. We have to take whatever is said by Parashara. Our implementation, whatever we are thinking is not Daridra yoga at all. It should be endorsed by sage Parashara. Then only you can count it as Daridra yoga. Simply if we say some particular combination leads to Daridra yoga, that is utter nonsense. That is not correct at all. Now, I think there are 12 to 15 slokas that are given by sage Parashara. Let us take each and every sloka, decode it, understand it. What is Daridra yoga? When this Daridra yoga will not fructify, I will tell you first. Daridra yoga will not fructify, it will not give any result if your Lagna Lord is very strong. Either Lagna or Lagna Lord, ascendant Lord, not moon sign Lord. Please understand. If your Lagna or Lagna Lord, either Lagna or Lagna Lord or both are very strong, they are very strongly disposed, free from evil aspects or evil conjunctions or evilly posited, inimically posited. If they are not doing all these things, that means they are considered to be very strong. Daritra Yoga will not give any result. It cannot do anything. It cannot do any harm to you. Next, in the major period, that means the Mahadasa of the planets involved is not coming in your life at all. This Daritra Yogas will not fructify. Daritra Yogas fructify only if your Lagna and Lagna are weak, either of them or both, and if the Dasa is under operation for you. These are the primary conditions for any Daritra Yoga that I am going to dictate from now onwards. Okay. Now, I will read first sloka from chapter 42 of Bharat Parasara Hora Sastra, what is given by Sage Parashara. What Sage Parashara had actually said in Bharat Parashara Hora Shastra about these Daritra Yogas. First, let me read that sloka. That is sloka 1 of chapter 42. This being a Sanskrit sloka, my pronunciation may be somewhat different. Request all of you to bear with me. Lagneshe cha biyastane biyeshe lagnamakte marakesha yute druste nirdhano jayate naraha. This is the sloka given, the first sloka in the Yogas of Penjori of Bharat Parashara Hora Shastra chapter 42. If you want, you can refer. Okay. Now the meaning of this sloka, the native will be penniless in the ascendant lord. Please note, the ascendant lord is in 12th. That is, I am decoding the meaning of that sloka. The ascendant lord is in 12th house and the 12th lord is in ascendant, and in this 12th lord who is posted in the ascendant is either in conjunct or aspected by Marakesha of that particular Lagna. Usually 2nd and 7th lords are called as Marakeshas. If he is in conjunct with either conjunct or aspected by that Marakesha, that means there is a Daritra Yoga present in the chart. That is called as Grahachara. In Rasi chart, there is a indication of Daritra Yoga. When, if, let me tell you again, Lagna Lord must be posited in 12th house, 12th Lord must be posited in Lagna, and the 12th Lord who is posited in the Lagna must be either in conjunct with the Marakesha or aspected by Marakesha. This is the rule given by Sage Parashara in sloka 1. Okay. So, this is the chart. I will show you. I will put a picture on the screen. I believe all of you can see the screen now. I believe if you are not unable to see the screen, see this. How these yogas are there. These are the conditions. Okay. First I am taking Sagittarius as Lagna. First I am taking Sagittarius as Lagna, and let us check the conditions. Lagna Lord is Jupiter, 12th Lord Mars, 2nd Lord Saturn, that is first Marakesha, and 7th Lord, the other Marakesha, is Mercury. So 4 planets are involved. 4 planets are involved. Jupiter, Mars, Saturn, Mercury. Jupiter being the Lagna Lord, Mars being the 12th Lord, Saturn is the second Maraka, and 7th Maraka is Mercury. The second house, Saturn is also represents wealth. He is the Lord of your wealth. And 7th is the Lord of your, represents your spouse for our current day discussion. We are discussing only about spouse and wealth. If this condition happens, if this combination is present in your natal chart, it means that the native undergoes trouble during the main dasa or majorly main dasa only, dasas of these particular planets through financial troubles. Seventh house also indicates business or business losses. If the Lagna Lord is weak or Lagna is weakly positive. This is the condition. So here first this Maraka is second Lord. Second Lord is Saturn. See here you can see Saturn is posted in Lagna. This is one condition. Here Saturn is posted in 4th. Here in 10th house. This is 10th house. No, sorry. Saturn is posted in 4th house and aspecting Lagna with 10th aspect. Saturn is posted in 7th house and aspecting Lagna and posted in 11th house and aspecting Lagna. Or he is in conjunct with Lagna Lord in Lagna. If this condition fructifies, the native during the main periods of these dasas may suffer from the karakattvas of these houses where Saturn is posited. Where Saturn is posited, because of those karakattvas, the native will suffer, the Daridra Yogas will show result, will act accordingly on him according to the transit of on particular that date. If the transit is again good, effect will be very less. Sometimes, see the second other Maraka, first Mercury, here Saturn is second house lord, being the first Maraka. Then the second Maraka, the 7th house lord is Mercury. He also works as a Maraka. See, if he here posited in 7th house and aspecting Lagna, here Saturn is having 3 aspects, but whereas Mars is having, Mercury is having only 1 aspect. And here also, if this is Mercury is posted in Lagna. And don't ask me, the situation is simply unimaginable if Mercury and Saturn are posited together in the 7th house or in Lagna. That is also one chance. If both Mercury and Saturn are either posited in the 7th house or in Lagna or aspecting Lagna, the condition will be more severe. Okay? This is what the first Daridra Yoga. If any astrologer says that you are having a Daridra Yoga in your natal chart, please check for these combinations. Okay? I hope this video is useful to all of you. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and God bless you all.